Celtic Jig. That's an invigorating one, for sure. Again, this was originally, Aaron Minsky would play this with the pick. But as an alternative, I think it can work as a spiccato exercise. Pizzicato and spiccato substitute works pretty well. So yeah, learn it both ways. As far as how to practice this, there's many different ways, and I'd say the biggest thing is starting measure 3. Practice different groupings. So maybe you're going to think the first 2 notes. You think so emphasize the first 2 notes. Then maybe the second and third note. But the most musical one will be emphasizing the third note, because that's the note that changes. So if you go, and I noticed when we emphasize things, we tend to slow down. So instead of putting an accent, I put a dot to give more energy, but don't slow down. Also, thinking about not just the one note, but also maybe try now 3-1. So always thinking the third note plus the next down beat. Let's try it. 1, 2, about this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so yeah, just gradually speed it up. You can practice on the metronome, automate the metronome, just get faster. I had fun practicing it also on the string, and I recommend that you do that, and then alternating with spiccato, and that could be a very musical tool for you when you perform it, to change it, not always the same spiccato. So I have marked here the first 2 bars on the string, and then the second 2 bars off the string. Next 4 bars on the string, and then off the string. Let's exaggerate it once. I think it's probably overdoing it to do it too obviously, but let's practice it on the string, first 2 bars. I'm talking about measure where the figure starts, measure 3. Let's start on measure 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last thing you'll see is there's something that's maybe confusing to you, but measure 6, I have bracketed a strange grouping. So I bracketed 3 notes, then 4 notes. And the reason is that sometimes, since we're emphasizing that changing note, I get off sync in my mind. But if I do, I can continue going on. So it's basically, measure 6 is. So I group those as 3 notes, 3 notes, 4 notes. And that gets me back on the beat. So yeah, hopefully you'll understand what I mean once you practice it a while. And then 29, I struggled for a way. I got a bunch of different fingerings, but now I really do like just starting 4th finger on the G string. And if the D string sounds, it's okay. So it goes like this. That D in there, it's fine, it fits, okay? But the next part, 33, is where the G string doesn't sound good if it sounds. So I'll show you, I'll demonstrate the wrong way. It's a little bit, it just sounds wrong. So in case I accidentally hit the G string, I'm finding notes that sound harmonically decent. So I do. So my first finger's down the whole time. I think that sounds better if you glance the G string. And then it's it. First finger down the whole time while you do 33. You want to try that? Again, if you're down below my part, you can see that what I've notated in there. Well, let's try 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fast, it sounds like this. And it's a ruckus, but it's still consonant, more consonant. Okay, that's it. So now let's play this together. I just have my regular metronome for this. It says 116, 120. So I'm thinking, you're going to have to practice first on your own for a while, but let's just do 92. That's a nice comfy tempo, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. Ready, play. Very good. Sorry, at the beginning I couldn't hear the metronome. I put it further back. I think it picks up on the microphones too much. But at any rate, the very last figure, the ra-ta-ta-ta, you're like, how can I play that? Well, it would be easy if you were with a pick, but with the bow, that's impossible. So I think just something as close to a scrub like that is best. You know, so I just tend to go. I don't try to get all four notes. I go. That's a slow tempo. Like that. Okay. The Celtic jig. Hope you enjoy.